Good afternoon, guys. So it's been a long time since I've posted any sort of TA update, so I thought it'd be healthy to share some info with the group and some opportunities that I think might be lying ahead for certain altcoins. At the moment, a lot of alts are literally hanging on by a knife edge. Bitcoin's hanging on by a knife edge. So take this this video as you will. It's not financial advice. Right. So just looking at this project, I'm looking at Everdome. So this is something that I'm involved in personally. I think it's got a good future ahead. Its roadmap looks amazing, and it's getting things done. It's unfortunate that the markets are playing out this way. A lot of, as I said, altcoins are on a knife edge right now, and I do believe Everdome was a late comer to this downward trend. It was holding support very well, all the way from where was we from February. We held support relatively well compared to a few other alts, but you can see here that we've come down to sort of level. We lost support. We was holding this trend line roughly. It's a rough trend line as support. Okay, and we came down. This was basically a dead cat bounce from this high. It's a 0.50 retracement. Okay, we got rejected, and then we lost this support, and we fell under these EMAs and was hitting our head. Okay, and we've lost those of support, and now we're entering this capitulation in a sense. So I just wanted to put this forward to you guys because I think it would be a great chance, if you're not involved already, to get involved. Do have a look at Metahero and Everdome. They are symbiotic and all about bringing a hyper realistic metaverse, and Metahero is about scanning real life objects and people in ultra HD, however you want to put it, ultra 4K, and integrating that into the metaverse, right? So do have a look into it. But I do think that even Hero itself, if I have a quick look at Hero on the weekly has been in a massive, even this is providing a massive opportunity, I do believe. Again, not financial advice, but you can see that Hero here, if I just take off this fib quickly, you can see that Hero, since its inception, has been in this massive falling wedge pattern, and it's coming down to these lower areas of this where a break is going to occur relatively soon. I do think, and it's getting squeezed into a corner like an animal in a cage, and eventually a breakout is going to occur. We may capitulate and come down even lower. Who knows? Again, all eyes on Bitcoin, but I'm seeing this as a great opportunity, and I'm trying to DC in on the way down. Because look at that, that's just a massive bullish. It's bearish price action, but bullish structure. So yeah, keeping an eye on Metahero as well. But anyway, back to the dome. And where I think a good opportunity to get in here may potentially be. So you can see that look, from its inception, there was a massive pump up. Okay, that is a lot. What is that? I think that was like a 3,000. Sorry, 9,000 when it got released on public sale. Jesus, on OKEX. This is OKEX. You can buy it on OKEX, by the way. But anyway, yeah, going back to the daily time frame here, I feel like this is a bit more reliable structure for us to play on. So, as I've mentioned, we was holding this level of support here. Equally, you could say it was some sort of horizontal triangle. You've got a high, a lower high here. As I said, this was a 0.50 retracement to this high, a dead cat bounce, lost support, def cross on the EMAs, lost support again down here on these lows that I was anticipating it to hold, and then it's capitulated. Okay, so looking for areas that we could potentially get involved here. Well, straight off the bat, we get this target from here to here, right? Okay, and where we break out from, and you can see that Everdome potentially, again, potentially, this is a horizontal or some sort of descending triangle that's played out here. As I said, a dead cat bounce at a 0.50, lost support, capitulation. Okay, so my technical target from that capitulation, roughly from this triangle, sits at a current price of around 0.0193. And what you could see at that point is that you'd be coming back sort of around to this area, this wick here, okay, of support. Which is where I think right now, because of losing these lows, this is the next target, this wick down here and this close. So right now, we're currently sitting, you can see on the close, this daily close, right here that we had back in on the 9th of February. Okay, so you've come up and you've rolled back down to that close. But the question is, are we going to come back down to this wick first and then get a bounce? Or are we going to potentially hold here, come up, have some sort of relief rally, and then roll to it? Running back into this wedge that we descending triangle that we came out of and then roll over. I don't know, but today, for the last few days, it's been quite a capitulative event. So it's crashed 35% in 4 days. But in my eyes, as I've said, I think you're coming down and retesting this area here and looking for support, and that provides great opportunity. So again, getting the fib on, I'm going to go from this rejected 050 wave on the fib, okay, to this high. So 050 on the fib, we got rejected. So I'm going to go from there to this low, okay, where we bounced from to run into that 050. So if we go from there to there, you can see the technical target of this brings us down to the 2.414, okay? But I do believe that potentially what you're going to come down and do is bounce off the 2. Because I think it will show strength for this area of support here somewhere. Potentially, though, these wicks do get filled in. Look at this massive wick here, okay, for example. That's now been filled in by red candles, okay? So this wick here potentially could get filled in by red candles. It's another big potential. But yeah, so guys, it's all about where it finds support here, where it finds support. If we get a fib on from the all-time high down to the correction here, okay, you can see that where this support might actually find or might actually be, again, ties up with this close here and on the 9th of February, and it sits on the 1272. Okay, so that is a further I've got some bids in down there to buy some buys. I'm expecting a bounce around that area. It's a further 6% correction from current price. And you know, depending on what happens there, I'll set a tight stop loss in case we do start to retrace down to these levels here again, which would play out with this descending triangle in some sense. If it was something like that, you can see from the top of the triangle to the bottom of the triangle support, you're coming down to the 14141618 area, okay, which again is this wick down here, nasty wick in February. So yeah, not financial advice, guys, but my areas I'm looking to buy or get involved are down here. These are the areas. So 0.024, 0.020, 0.0168, and that's the 1272, 1414, and 1618 on this massive retracement. But as I said, down 35% in a few days. The project's amazing. Do have a look into it. And yeah, I hope this charting was helpful. Take care, guys.